Mr. Tegia, we're talking much about the church, and many people still argue that the Western conceptual framework upon which African religions, African cultures are based is probably the ideal way of life. But now I see you, in a very powerful African traditional outfit. We're now into aspect of decolonization in the church. What's your take?
I love that. I love that
vision.
Decolonization. I love that vision, Mr. Kejan. As I said at the first program 3 weeks ago, my chief, my faun of the village, invited me, and I had a wonderful attire. I danced what you call la danse du chef with him. That does not exclude that same chief, before that, had allowed me to have two crusades where I brought pastors from Douala to preach the gospel of Christ in the village. No. Jesus never came to break the culture of anyone. It is sad that 60 years after the colonization, the church is still singing the songs that it takes 2 months to learn. You have a black American pastor who coming from the States, he has saved his money, he come to Cameroon, he come to Nigeria, he come to wherever to come, and he's expecting to see the original sound from the balafon or our musical sound, and he comes and meet people who spend 2 months trying to sing what they have been singing in the church.
So he needs to know our own.
We need to put our culture to serve Jesus Christ, sir. We need to use our instrument to serve Jesus Christ, sir. And that's why the D58, the 58 will pray only in the dialect, because that's a blessing. The dialects that God, or the languages, as I explained last time, let us not fall in the mistake to accept that predator's explanation that there are dialects and there are languages. We have languages. And that's why Cameroonians are extremely intelligent, because every person speaks at least 2 of these languages. Let nobody take that away from us. So we have to get on the way Jesus looked at us. My king likes me as Mr. Fomokon, a Cameroonian, with all the culture he has vested in me. By the way, let me tell you, let me take this off, Mr. Kejan. The mentality that the colonial preachers that I said, they are not only white, please, who come and preach the colonial Jesus. The mentality they put is that it is the white man that brought us Jesus. No. Jesus has no color, sir. We'll come back to that quiz. It is the mentality that we see that he has to come. I have to tell you, Paul, who brought the gospel out from where he was proclaimed, was not an European. He was a Jew, please. Paul was not an European, was not a Frenchman, was an English. They benefited. Just like the next day when Jesus touched them, they brought all the gospel here. So we give them that credit. I don't refuse it. But at the same time, let us not materialize. Let us not take the image that the European is the one holding. Nobody. Jesus, as I read in John 4:24, is a spirit, sir.
Et la décolonisation de l'Église dans ce contexte, qu'est-ce qu'on recherche?
La décolonisation, nous devons revenir à nous-mêmes. Revenir à nous-mêmes ne veut pas dire, par exemple, nous devons rentrer faire les sacrifices dans le village. Non! Nous prêchons la bonne nouvelle. Nous disons à la maman que le sacrifice que tu fais là, tu n'as plus besoin. Il y a le Fils de Dieu vivant que tu as créé, qui a fait le sacrifice ultime. Nous le lui prêchons. Nous ne venons pas dire on balaye tout ça. J'ai eu à l'école de théologie un professeur, je me rappelle, il était ivoirien. Et je peux vous dire, monsieur Kejan, c'est par lui que j'ai appris ce que ça veut dire les Blancs ou bien les Européens appelaient l'adoration des crânes des ancêtres. Faux! Il nous dit tous les 6 mois, il va dans la forêt sacrée, dans son village, en Côte d'Ivoire. Vous savez pourquoi? Il va dans où il a assemblé tous les crânes des ancêtres. Vous savez ce qu'il va là-bas faire? Ce n'est pas pour les adorer. Parce que dans notre culture, les crânes portaient l'histoire de chaque peuple. Dans ces crânes, il y a 100 ans, il y a 500 ans, il y a 600 ans, ce crâne était quand on a lutté contre tel peuple. On s'est déplacé pour aller à tel niveau. On a fui, on a fait. Ça portait l'histoire de l'Afrique. Alors qu'on arrête de nous tromper et que nous arrêtions de nous faire tromper et qu'habituellement, laissez-moi chuter là, le problème que le Camerounais central a, je n'accuse même plus tellement ces intrus, c'est que nous voulons le vide riche. On croit que tout le bonheur est dans le matériel. Faux! Laissons nos valeurs. Quand j'ai fait la danse du chef, j'ai ressenti des joies rares que je n'ai jamais senties.
Donc on doit aller dans les prières pour l'écran. C'est ça, la tradition africaine.
Non, vous n'avez pas compris ce que j'ai dit. J'ai dit les
crânes. On ne doit pas bannir, donc.
Voilà, il ne faut pas bannir. Nos crânes portent l'histoire.
sont importants.
Voilà, ils portent l'histoire de chaque peuple africain. Il faut les respecter.